Recording. Be blessed by the divine. May the Almighty force and our Guru protect us, guide us, lead us, support us day and night at all times, in all places, and in all our duties. Good afternoon, everyone. Market has been extremely volatile today. The volatility was expected. Debate is whether it is normally volatile or extremely volatile, but otherwise, definitely it has been a volatile. Okay, this is for educational purposes only. So we will take one particular option in Sensex. We will take the 74,200 CE as an example to see how volatile the day has been. Yesterday, when the market closed, it closed the CE sale 74,200 CE. Today's expiry was at around it closed at around 332.45. And the first candle in the morning, 9:15 opened, it went up to 527.35. And then in the same candle fell down to 286 and pretty much closed at the similar level, 332 to 336 it closed. The next candle went down to 212. Next candle, it closed at 186. Next candle at 10 o'clock, it closed as 117. Then moved sideways, went down all the way up to 87.15, took support, came back to in a single candle from 80 rupees, saw a high of 290, and the next candle went up to 387, and then again it last came back to 148. Look at the swing from 300 to 148, 50% fall, dhamak, from open to closure. Then it moved nowhere, it stayed there. Of course, if you look at the high and low, there is a good 100 point difference. And again, we saw a low of 172, high of 308, and then at 12 o'clock, the low of 235 to high of 535, completely double. And the next candle, low of 391 to high of 567, and at 12:30, the high of 814 and the low of 517, and finally at around 12:45 in this small quick buy recovery lasted up to 12:45, 1 o'clock, and where the high went up to 806. Where are we talking about? From 80 to 806. That is 10x return. So if you had put, let's say, 10,000 rupees in this recovery run, you would have earned around 1 lakh rupees. Who would have expected that, right? But then see what happened. When it reached the high of around 1 o'clock, 12:45, 1 o'clock, reached 806. Next candle closed at, it actually saw a low of 571. Next candle saw a low of 574. And then the next candle fell from around 800 down to 353. And then a further fall to 211. Then there was a recovery from 241 to 478, then went from 402 to 600, then fell from 600, 569. In fact, it fell down to 207, around 230, then fell down to 124, then fell down and closed at 29 rupees. Okay, finally, when it closed, in fact, not even 29, it closed at 27 rupees, saw a low of 13 rupees. Now, see what happened from from something like about high of 527, came to 80 rupees, went to 800 rupees, and came down to 13 rupees and closed at 27 rupees. Now, who would have made money in this? Only those who can control the stock market with thousands of crores of money can control this particular movement. Impossible for people like you and me with 1 lakh, 2 lakh, 10 lakh, 5 lakh, 1 crore, 2 crore, 5 crore, 10 crore, even 100 crores is pittance in a market like this. It makes absolutely no sense. for us to do it. So how do we predict this and how do we avoid getting stuck in our trade with something like this? Mercury is the reason for any kind of volatility. This is the volatility. There are many reasons why volatility can come, but high volatility can come for the following reason. First, let me tell you one thing that is easy here for you to understand. Moon in Mercury star or in a star whose star lord is conjoined with Mercury. For example, today Mercury is conjoined with Saturn, Rahu, and Venus. So if Moon was in the star of Venus, Rahu, or Saturn, and if it was conjoined with Mercury, market will be highly volatile. Point number one. Point number two, if Moon is in a star whose star lord is opposed by Mercury, for instance, if yesterday were a classic example. Today is a classic example. Moon was in Maha Nakshatra, Ketu Nakshatra, and Ketu is opposed by Rahu. Rahu is conjoined with Mercury. Therefore, Ketu will be opposed by Mercury. Market turned out to be highly volatile. If Moon is conjoined with Mercury, market will be highly volatile. If Moon is opposed by Mercury, again market will be volatile. And of course, we have seen several times that if Mercury goes into retrogradation, market will be volatile. In general, over a period of 21 to 23 days, usually this will be between 21 to 23 days. In that 21 to 23 days, day-wise, if you look at that, market would be highly volatile. Let me just show you an example of that for you to see and understand that. Let's look at this. Now, Mercury went into retrogradation on 14th of March. See what happened. From 14th of March to 25th of March, when Mercury superior conjunction with Venus, market went up. Nifty low was 22,353 and reached a high of 23,869. And from there, the market fell. Okay, from there, the market fell all the way down once again, right? When Mercury turned direct last evening. Okay, when Mercury turned direct, we have seen Mercury giving a low from a high of 23,869 all the way down to 22, sorry, 21,743.65. Yesterday, around 4:30, Mercury turned direct. Look at the volatility. Who would have expected such a huge jump and such a huge fall? This is typically what we see whenever Mercury goes into retrogradation. It is not necessarily up and down. Even within a day, there will be a high volatility. Normally, if you look at something like 12th of March, the overall, if you look at the market itself, market moved only by 0.12%. But practically, if you look at almost every day of Mercury retrogradation, the swing has been extremely high, particularly on a day like this today, when Moon in Ketu Nakshatra, Ketu is opposed by retrograde Mercury. Nifty saw a low of 22,270, saw a high of 22,697, and closed somewhere in between at 22,535. Okay. Obviously, last 2 days, if you count, market is looking somewhat bullish. Tomorrow, when the day opens, the market at 9:15 in the morning, Moon will continue to be in Ketu Nakshatra. So we can see some volatility as soon as the market opens, but around 9:45 to 10 o'clock, Moon will shift to Venus Nakshatra. Venus is retrograde. Okay, so we have seen that also, just so that you understand this very clearly. Let's just see Nifty tomorrow. What is the date tomorrow we are talking? It's 9 April 2025, 3:15 a.m. Mumbai. All right. Now, if you see tomorrow, not 3:15 a.m., 9:15 a.m. Okay, give me a second, please. It's 9:15 a.m. Moon will begin the day in Magha Nakshatra, but around 9:50 or so, 9:45, 9:50, I'll put 9:50. I know for 9:50 it will definitely coming to Purva Palguni Nakshatra. Purva Palguni Nakshatra is owned by Venus. Venus is retrograde, conjoined with Saturn, Rahu, and Mercury. Okay, again, this combination we have never seen in the stock market before. So I have absolutely, nobody has absolutely any idea what is going to happen tomorrow. But in all likelihood, my guess is, okay, this is no precedence in the past 40 years of stock market for such a astrological alignment. We have never seen this alignment before. So, but watching the market for the last 1 year and 4 months and doing research, in all likelihood, okay, I expect the market to turn uh, downward by around 9:50 a.m. or so, around that time. So I will say from 9:45 to 9:10 a.m. Even possible that even the market could open low at that point of time. I have no idea how the market is going to behave tomorrow. This particular trend has not been seen, but in all likelihood, market should open higher tomorrow and then fall from there. Okay, this is what I'm expecting the market to be tomorrow. But again, this is only for observation, learning, and research purposes, not meant for you to take any trading tomorrow. I hope you are absolutely clear about the fact that I am here to bring to you information as we are collating, collecting, researching, analyzing, discovering in the market so that you can learn and protect your capital and find innovative and creative ways to multiply your capital and achieve financial freedom. All the very best to you guys. Good luck to you. Be blessed by the divine. Any questions that you have, please feel free to raise your hands or put it in the chat box. I'm happy to unmute you. All right. Thank you very much. Please do join our Telegram channel and pass on this information to everyone that you know of. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you like this video, please like it in the YouTube channel and share it with your friends and relatives. Thank you very much, folks. I'll see you soon tomorrow. Thank you very much. Be blessed by the divine.